Ugh. Is this everybody? I think this is everybody. Yeah, I think everybody's. Okay, so hello. Wait, nope. Wait for Izo, or wait for him. Wait for something. True. I don't know if I have that one. I'm not gold. I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch.
You're good to start the class.
Okay. All right. Thank you to everybody who came. It's good to see you all. It's good to meet a lot of you. I've not been. Why do I have balls on me? Oh, invincibility. Oh, okay. Anyway, right. Sorry, interrupting myself by getting distracted. Ugh. Good example of how this is gonna go. But thank you all for coming. It's lovely to meet a majority of you. My name is Sora. I've been here for a fucking while. And if you're going to question that because you've never seen me, that. If you've never seen me and you're going to question that, that's because, as much as I've been here, I've not played the game in fucking months. Several months. So I apologize about that. It's very lovely to meet a majority of you, though. It's nice to see new faces. Always nice to see new faces. But I'm not gonna get into the whole spiel about reminiscing over the tiny Muteki. How about we start with some introductions? Are you guys comfortable with introducing yourselves?
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
How about we start with Gooby? Go ahead.
Yeah. My name's Gooby. I started playing this game about a month and a half ago. I was just scrolling Steam looking for something to play, and the biggest things that caught me was the obvious reference. I don't know if it's written right now, but the obvious reference to everything and the pixelated graphics. It's it scratches every itch that I look for in a game, and I've been dedicated ever since.
We'll love to see it. Thank you. Oh shit! What the fuck? Which button was my clap? This one. Excellent, excellent. How about Chapel? You next. Hello. Oh, there you are. Give them some time. Like I said, talking isn't mandatory. No, you're fine. We're all good. We're all good. Excuse me. Scusi. Started like 4 months ago. My friend said me this. No, my friend sent me about this game. We started together, but he doesn't play anymore. I got addicted. Fair. Well, he's still going. Go on. Lieutenant Peel. Ooh, okay. We love to see that. Great to see. Well, it's lovely to meet you. Thank you for coming. Next is random people. Gotomeki, I know you, but I don't think we've ever properly introduced each other.
Yes. Muteki, I've been playing since this late December of 2025. Just looking for a game that scratches certain itches, and I usually stream these games, but this game I played so much I haven't streamed it like 3 months at least. So, and if you need any tools, I'll probably forge them.
I see. Wonderful. Thank you for that. I'm seeing a lot of people that have been playing for like a few months already. That makes me happy. How about Clover? Introduce yourself to your friends. Introduce yourself to your new classmates. Come up here. Yeah, all right. And Clover or Mori, I got into this because of my oh so lovely sister here. Yeah, that's me. I bully him. I strong arm him into doing things with me because it's fun and very funny. I don't play often, but I love messing around and making sure that I can at least be semi-decent at protecting people. Yes. Thank you for coming, little bro.
I guess that leaves me, huh?
It sure does. Go on.
Yo,
There's me too.
my name's Diz, or Sensei Senko to a lot of you. I've been playing this game since like maybe a day or two before Steam release. I got into this game trying to find something new to play, and Naruto kind of being an anime that I grew up with. I mean, naturally, this caught my attention. So I've been playing this game ever since then. Been trying to do my best to try to keep people entertained throughout all the months, or even helping people, find their footing in this game. I've helped a lot of people make it into orgs, become org leads, and get promoted. And honestly, I feel like that's probably the part that I enjoy the most is helping people find their place in this game, because there's so many roles to fill, there's so many things to do besides just leveling up and just straight up PvP. There's so much potential within this game, but it's all up to the community to make the most of it with what we got. And so yeah, I try my best to help people find something that they can truly enjoy, that'll keep them coming back, playing and having fun for months. So I'm hoping that a lot of the new faces here, like Gooby, Kazuyas, you guys are some of the two that are more recent to Lee Village. You too, Garomeki, and I'm hoping that you guys will stick around for many months to come.
Yeah. That's an OG right there. As OG. True. No, for real. Actual champion. We love Dizzy in here. I'm going to assume that we don't need to introduce Entar. Specifically because of the gigantic game master above their head. I've not forgotten you, Kaz, by the way. I see you. You wanna go?
Let's go.
We'll do Kaz
Yeah,
and then
I'll
we'll do Antar.
Hi, I am Kazius. You can call me Kaz. It's easier. I started in like February. I got to about level 15, and then I got sick of grinding, so I played something else for a while. But I'm back.
Real.
I'm level 27 now. I'm loving it. I like the sense of community you guys have. It seems pretty fun. The game's also fun. I like the PvP aspect. So I'm looking to get into it. I'm a noob. I have no clue what I'm doing. Please help me. I'm very lost.
Hell yeah.
The wiki
Well, you've
for this game
definitely-
sucks. But
You've
Yeah,
definitely
it's just
come to the right
nothing to-
place.
If you
so,
speak Portuguese, it's better, but
no shot.
just go to
I'm dead
No
set.
way.
But yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Kaz.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for coming. Excuse me. Yeah, you can come up, Antar. You're good. The slow footsteps up, like, is it my turn? You know what? You're right. I'm gonna +1 Antar. I am Antar. I joined this game back in 2019.
Can we hear Antar? Or no?
Oh,
no, they're up
the
there.
most
They're
that
muted.
I've known them, they've been mute, so I'm just rating for them.
Okay,
Been
gotcha.
Game Master for most of those years. Ooh, excuse me. Though talking about Game Master is interesting, I'm going to talk how I met Muteki. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
we're getting the lore, fellas.
I love history.
I love history. True. In the past, I only really interacted with Hayashi clan during Abby's turn. I joined here and reset to Muteki. It was really helpful. No, here R equals Muteki. Wait, sorry. Am I losing it? I'm having a problem. I'm so sorry.
I figure probably.
Starting a few RP and recorded a bunch of events. Yes. Again, as previously mentioned, sub to Entar on YouTube. A lot of what they've actually been posting has been genuinely just really nice. It's great archive, and it's just generally really nice to see things that have happened in the past. Love it here. Probably my favorite kind of leaf now. Yeah, Muteki. Yeah. Yay. Yeah, we love you, Entar. Thank you so much for coming. Excuse me. I remember seeing Antar and just like smiling to myself, like, oh, they're watching. We have an audience. Good time. Good reminiscence. I believe that we have had everybody introduce themselves by now. Some of them was I was gushing over bubbles that are someone else. That's a good question. I don't remember. You are he remembers better than me.
I remember Bubbles.
Bubbles. Oh, the blood pipe. Okay. Damn, you got all that, but you still didn't look away from Love Island. I see.
Mm.
I'm not gonna let him get away from that. I'm never gonna let him get away from that. Anyway. Right then, where should we begin? I imagine that I probably don't need to go through like the most basic of basics with everyone here. Like I'm sure I don't need to teach you all like, oh, block, hit, do whatever.
I've personally got most of the basics down. If you could go into detail about how important blocking is, that would be nice.
That is an excellent place to start, actually. Yeah, a little more advanced into the utter basics. Is build theory. We'll get to build theory after we talk about resource management. How's that?
Sure.
Very good. By the way, thank you so much for giving us a good starting point. Resource management in this game is extremely important. I'm sure that a lot of you have noticed by now at some point or another that big orange bar next to you whenever you do practically anything. The best advice that I can give about resource management is that patience is probably the most important thing. Yeah, running around. Stamina is obviously important because you require stamina for jumping, blocking, leaping. I think attacking takes stamina now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Although only a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you also have at some point noticed the stamina gating, which is when your stamina runs out almost entirely, not only does it recover slower, but you also need to wait a spare second for it to start recovering at all. So this is something we'll definitely expand a lot more on in terms of applied knowledge training. So just, going out and training with each other properly, either outside the school or in the CTB area. Yeah, if you're in a rested state, your stamina recover faster, so just don't do anything. Chakra and stamina regeneration are kind of a tool. I'm kind of racking my brain on how to word these things. But these things are tools to be made use of and to be very carefully planned around in terms of recovery. And knowing when you have the opportunity to start recovering is really important. You also asked about blocking. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't block a lot in this game. Don't get me wrong, it's still very useful. From complete, just like pure observations, when I used to play this game, blocking basically negated just one specific physical hit. I don't remember if it works on jutsu. I know it works on taijutsu because that was like my main counter for taijutsu. Why block when I can move? That's another thing as well. Yeah, dodging is in a lot of cases that I've seen a lot more beneficial. Water snares and earth snares that don't stun but stop you from moving. It's practically like necessary for you to block unless you want to take full damage. Snare is probably the only time you'd use that. Yeah. Aside from like very specific use cases, you're likely going to be dodging more than blocking. It's not useless.
Okay.
It's just a little niche.
Yeah, it seems like movement. Like if I am CC'd or caught in something, then I can use block because I
Yeah.
have to stand still.
Yeah. And we'll definitely get to good ways to move once we get into proper training outside as well. Because movement is super important in this game, even though it's very simple. Buckman behind firewall? That's a great one, yeah, actually. Excuse me. Predominantly used for PvE? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I can definitely see it becoming a thing where I'll probably end up teaching significantly more about PvP here more than PvE, but it is important to note that, yeah, a lot of things are still going to be significantly better for PvE. Blocking is one of those. Blocking is incredible for PvE, because PvE is extremely predictable and significantly slower than other people. You get the idea. Firewall and block made me 60. Oh, fair. Very fair. We'll touch up on stamina, not even just stamina, resource management entirely a bit later. For now, I think we should move on to build theory, which does actually raise me to the question, what's everyone's masteries here?
I'm fire weapon master.
Good pick. Very good pick.
I just have water.
Firelight.
Firelight, fire weapon, water.
Water med.
Another water.
You think I'm gonna be med? I was considering it, but it's my third option. So maybe.
Water med's pretty solid.
I was thinking between earth or light. I
And-
was seeing people talk about, but I do like med. I've played healer in a lot of games.
I just want to be able to use a puppet.
I love being a support, but I like fire more. Not fire,
Yeah.
lightning.
Oh, okay. The lightning does seem fun. A lot of people I've seen use it.
We'll touch up on like the general strengths of all of the masteries in a moment. But yeah, I myself am actually only lightning. In fact, I am going to start grinding this game more. I'm going to stay only lightning because I'm waiting for something. I've not forgotten about this. You quit looking at me like that. I'm never going to let this go. If it never comes out, I'm never picking another one. I will preach this till the sun drop. I have been saying that since we've started. The joke is Genjutsu. A very, very long time ago, Genjutsu was like lightly teased as an extra mastery, and I was like, that's awesome. And so I just like declared then and there that I'm gonna wait for Genjutsu to come out, and it hasn't yet.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry,
I'm
Clint. Don't worry. Genjutsu will come out when it's Arc 80.
True. But yeah, sorry. Let's move on. Thank you, Diz, for keeping me in line. Generally, it's nice to see that we're very branched out here. A lot of fire, but that's okay.
Land of the fire.
As a lot of you have probably found out, each mastery is so like drastically different to each other, which is a good feeling, and we'll go over some of those now. Starting with fire is a good idea as well. Fire's very well known for being just generally very solid. There aren't a lot of options that like suffer from having fire involved. Fire is very, very, very good and universally very universally very efficient. It's practically famous by now at how well it excels in things like medium range and large area of effects. We got my washing water. It's very funny. Matter of fact, little fun thing that not a lot of people know: fire vortex. That right there. Thank you. Fun fact: fire vortex clears traps, and it is very important that I tell you this. Fire wall and earth wall both count as traps, so fire vortex will clear them. Yes. That's a weird, just like little interaction thing that I remember from a while back. It's so odd, but like knowing it is huge. Absolutely incredible for pulling just weird backwards tech moves on people that don't expect it. And that's what you're here for, is for knowledge. Yeah, there you go. Log on. Yeah.
Learn a lot
Knowing,
of typing. I love coming to beginner classes. I never knew that. That's
yeah.
Yeah, I tend to use it when it's like Earth prisons as well.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like in a group setting. If me and a group of allies are close to each other and we're Earth prisoned, I can use it to pretty much get rid of it.
Yes. Does it count
Is
in
there a
water
lot
prison
of-
too? That makes sense.
It does.
Is there a lot of trap removal in the game, or is that like one of the few jutsus that do it?
I don't think there is a lot of trap removal, other than just avoiding it. So that actually does end up making it very, very, very valuable, just as a technique.
Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of fires in the game. It seems like it's a pretty strong class. So
Yeah, I was gonna remember about heavenly rotation. The strength tie can do the same thing as fire vortex, but I think those are the only two.
Okay.
Oh, in terms of
wind mask. Interesting.
I guess maybe water has something similar for their bubble jutsu.
Water has a lot of things. Water's very focused on. Actually, no, that's backwards. Water isn't very focused at all, which is kind of its biggest strength. Water's very wide. Water has a very, very cover all corners type of mastery. It has a lot of snares. It has some stuns. It has decent range. It has trap. Water is very, very like. Water is an absolutely wonderful foundation as like a starting mastery, or just
that's
great
half
support.
like why I picked it. Honestly, I looked into it when I got the reset at whatever level, and I was like, all right, I need to find some kind of example build.
It's actually
And
why.
I looked at all the things,
it-
and water was like the most controlled. So I picked
Yeah.
it.
It's actually why water med on the combat med side is very, very, very good. It's two general support masteries that are meant to go well with everything melding together. So it's very, very, very good.
Hmm.
What's another good one? I can tell you about lightning. I know lightning pretty well. Lightning is amazing for combos. It does have some very stark weaknesses. I particularly struggle with the range a lot, but you know. Lightning is very high. Lightning is great for burst damage. Like my entire sustained rotation is just burst damage. Lightning is very, very, very big for burst damage. Because of that, it goes really well with fire. Fire is good with sustained damage, AoEs, and the burn ticks are very important. But melding in very sudden, powerful bursts from lightning create very, very. It's a very DPS based pick for having those two as your masteries. But lightning actually works as a good support for almost anything. There are some exceptions, very notable exceptions. Lightning med is. It's not bad by any means. There's no mix up that's going to be bad. There's no two masteries that's going to be bad at all. But there are definitely some that leave open areas of weakness. And it's to the opinion of a lot of people, not so much me, but the opinion of a lot of people that the idea of having two masteries is so you can cover the weaknesses of both. It's a mix, but I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to play or what you should choose. I'm just here to teach you how to do what you already do and to have fun with it. What am I forgetting? Earth. Earth is great for defense. I don't get to fight a lot of Earth. I don't have a whole heap of knowledge on it. But Earth Trap or Earth Prison, I think it's called, Earth Wall, both are very, very, very good. Mudslide is a great option just in general. Earth is very, very efficient. I've seen it used best in defense. I think it might be good to say that it's very all around like water is. This one I sadly can't give you a lot of in detail information about. Just that, you know, there's not a bad option, and Earth is one of those that's still pretty good. I do remember hearing a lot though that Earth is better for PvE than PvP. I don't know the validity of that. I'll let you form your own opinions. Team fight and raids? I see. Speaking of, hello Utah. Everyone say hi. Everyone clap for our former leader. We love to see him here. I like the outfit. Looking good. Lord Ninth. Let's see. Earth is a great option for just about anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Teach them. I will. We'll get to that. For burst, punished, focus. Yeah. Fire Earth. Yeah. Toy. Oh. Excuse me. Punish is an understatement. You get nuked, bro. It's over. Mhm. Thank you so much, Yuta. The final elemental that I have yet to talk about is wind. And wind, I've not gotten to fight it a lot either. I see it very rarely. I know of it. I've definitely read through it, and it seems to fall under the same clause as water, where its moveset is very broad. It's a lot more focused than water. I think it's a lot more focused than earth too. But I've seen a lot of control. I've seen a lot of area denial from wind. I don't know.
I know it's one of the more difficult jutsus. Apparently, from what I've seen, people complain about mastering it, but then again, I don't know how wind play.
It's. I apologize, classroom. For the next session we have, I will certainly be sure to educate myself significantly more. But thankfully, we have very, very good people here to help us in the areas that I will fail. I'm going to fail a lot. Just setting that expectation forward. I'm not perfect.
Yeah, trick shots. A lot of it.
Wind Claw's a great cancel jutsu. That I have heard. I've gotten hit like across the temple with Wind Claw a lot when I used to play. Freest damage you can ask for? Yes. That's very important that all of you, like, ingrain that into your mind. Fun is superior to everything else. I'm not gonna get stuck on this, but just, like, good message to remember. Hey, man, this is a video game. Have fun. Min-maxing is kind of sad. Don't... enjoy what you enjoy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm Firelight, but I got these dope-ass blades.
Yeah! Yes, sir!
Hello, swords.
It also focuses on bleed, so you can mix it with something like fire. Oh, really? I didn't know that wind did bleed. That's good to know, actually.
Yeah.
Bleed and poison sounds awful to fight against. God. Wind secondary incoming. There.
Okay, so definitely there's an alternate version of what I do. Because I bleed and burn with Weapon Master and Fire.
Wind lightning is probably very dangerous. Really? Is the Kami Wind Light right now? That's cool. I'll have to meet the new Kage. I have not yet. You could be on brand. I gotta ask you some questions and expect answers, though. I can't just lecture you guys for a couple hours. So, those are the 5 elemental masteries. There are 3 beyond that. Who can tell me the 3 Fizz masteries? Anybody?
Steady.
Hmm.
Are you talking about like Oh, somebody's raising their hands.
Go on. Swords.
Good melee damage. Go for agility weapons.
Medical weapon and taijutsu. Perfect. Medical ninjutsu, weapon ninjutsu, also called kenjutsu, and taijutsu, which is martial arts. Oh my lord, can I speak today? Are 3 masteries that are non-elemental and are relatively more physical that you can choose. Medical is fairly obvious, although it is one of the few in this game that have a split path, where you can either focus entirely on support type medical ninjutsu, which is very healing, very buffing, generally very good. Chakra Scalpel is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in this game. Yeah, Chakra Scalpel is very, very, very funny. AGI with my stats. Um,
You can't even equip 8 weapons that have an agility requirement.
yeah.
But
Weapons have stat requirements to equip them. Is the thing, yeah.
yeah. But aside from that, if you're able to restat and it wouldn't affect you too badly, you can go for an agility build. Ignore you. If you want to, go ahead and use Blood Knuckle, because then you can just deal with healing yourself with the blood of your enemies while dealing them stun damage.
I'm
as a
gonna
lightning.
interject here just to say, if you're running double elemental, it's probably the best that you do not do agility. You can do it. My wind light is an agility build with it, but it's not the best of builds when the ulterior is that you could be significantly tankier
Mhm.
and be able to have more opportunities to land the combo that comes with the double elements and do more damage that way, because the element will do more damage with the intelligence that you apply to it. If
Yeah,
you add
that was the advice I
agility,
got.
if you add agility to the build, you need a significant amount of agility for it to impact your casting speed. So the amount that you have to invest will not necessarily be worth it just for faster hand-to-hand attack speed or a faster cast time. Again, you have to invest a lot. So it's a lot that you're taking away from intelligence so that you can deal damage with your main jutsus, and a lot less fortitude that you might have or chakra that you might have, which means less time to less ability to pressure your enemy,
Mhm.
basically, because you're now a glass cannon, or you don't have enough stamina to keep up the chase, or you don't have enough chakra, so you have to keep stopping to charge. So I do not recommend agi with double element builds, at least not until, like, if you're new to this game, I 100% do not recommend.
Mhm.
Just take the easier route, the more consistent route is rather the way I should phrase it, and get accustomed to playing those two elements together before you try exploring something more creative, in a sense.
I need to
Anyways, that's all I'll
pick
say
my
about that.
12 Fang members PRP. I just saw that.
Hate my-
A good way to phrase this is that we talked about wind having a very high skill ceiling. Mixing other stats into twin elements, like agility specifically, is very high skill floor. It can be effective. It can be perfectly fine. But it's something that you want to be very used to the game before you get into doing. Otherwise, it's going to be significantly less effective, and in some cases, even frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm running a gimmick build. I can tell you all about frustrating. It does lead up to something as well. If any of you need help with builds, preferably not in class, but if any of you need help with builds or ideas or even just labbing, feel free to speak to fellow students or even just anyone in the clan. We're all very help thy neighbor here. Muteki's meant to be a family. Come on, we gotta act like it. Help each other. So absolutely feel free to ask anybody for anything, or if someone asks you for help and you're not doing anything else, feel free to help them. It's good and important. If I could speak, that'd be nice. Trying to have a good message, man. Probably better to make a weapon master account and play weapons on that. Yeah, probably.
Uh,
Can I buy stat resets? Or is
yes,
that
you
like
can.
only a one-time thing?
You can buy stat resets with event coupons in Kinsen or Takumi or whatever village you happen to be in. And if you're using NC, you can buy them with the NC. If I remember correctly, it is 25 tickets for a stat reset.
Beautiful. I have 27. So awesome.
35? Okay.
Nice.
Ah, it's 35. Damn it.
Aw.
Right out of reach. Short lived. But the reason why I don't know. I don't want to take up the class time for my build, but
No,
I
we're
don't know
fine.
if anybody can learn from it. But
We'll
I
definitely-
really wanted to do swords and stuff. But I heard that fire and light was like the optimal build for whenever we did raids and stuff.
What is the current topic we're reviewing? We're just like in the middle of non-elemental masteries and their general advantages, but it's fine that we get a little off track here and there. It's not like any of us have anywhere to be. Plus, we're here to learn. And a good learning environment means a friendly environment where people can speak like this.
Open discourse learning.
Yeah, exactly. He does have a minor point, though. We should definitely finish those up so we could get to something else.
Right.
But so we've gone through medic, which again, very good support. Int med is also very powerful. We love poison stacks, and it's extremely good for just general support. It's a great second mastery just in general. It's actually before the whole Genjutsu shit, I was gonna be lightning med, which is gonna be fun. Can I demonstrate one thing? Of course, Antar. Please feel free. Hello. Count the damage. Oh, 55. 18. Damn. Damn.
18. Another 18. Was that 3 18s?
Yeah.
4 18s.
4 18s.
Pretty
18 times
solid.
4, I'm not good at math.
I'm doing the math right now.
With the 52 initial.
It is an
Yeah.
instant. Yeah.
55 initially, yeah.
That took me from 610 to 483. Yes, my health is only 610. I'm very squishy. Like I said, I'm a very gimmick build. Don't do what I do.
I'm not a Digimon.
But that's one of the int med skills. That's poison chakra scalpel, I think it's called. It is literally just an instant that does several ticks of poison. I think it's 10 seconds, but it only has enough for 4 to 5 ticks, maybe 6 if you're good with it. You can't hit if you aren't on the same Z value. Yeah. So you can't dash and hit it? Yeah. Kenjutsu is just very strong in general. I can't speak a lot on weapon mastery. I know that Kenjutsu is extremely damaging because I've gotten hit in the face by it several times. Although it has a lot of self-stun, so be very wary of that. Int weapon mastery. So, tools, ninja tools. Oh my lord. You can do really funny things with ninja tools. The things I have seen. It's like when your vet teacher leans forward and gets like a flashback. Y'all, the things that I have seen when I was raiding a bunch, the Kage at the time was Lord Plaz, and he was Lightning Weapon Master on the tool side, and some of the setups that I've seen are insane. That's a very good warning. Thank you, Antar. Don't play in Weapon Master unless you're like rich, very loaded. All of the reason why is because a majority of the skills take an item of some sort, so it's important to have a lot of tools on you at all times.
Would it be better to forge, like be an iron worker?
Forging would be
dampen
incredibly
that?
efficient with it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's a workaround.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
is very
I'm
time
gonna
consuming.
farm forever, and yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one kunai. Compare that one kunai to me doing something similar with lightning by just doing that.
Yeah. I'm wondering. It doesn't add on top of the kunai? Like, what's the damage, I guess, like, return on investment when you try to, like...
It takes one kunai, but unlike the kunai, instead of scaling with your strength, it scales on int. But also, the explosion does make it a relatively small AoE.
Oh.
I think it has pushback. Can you guys confirm on that? Does explosive kunai have pushback?
It doesn't have pushback, but it does have burn.
Thank you.
And that's on top of the damage that the regular kunai does, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's like adding 2 attacks to 1.
Yeah, kind of.
But it takes away an inventory space, and then that's money.
It's a small
Or not
AoE.
inventory,
I think it's like
an item.
a distance of like where me and Yuta are. If I was to target,
Yeah,
I want to say like a maybe 3-tile radius cross.
yeah. But like
Maybe a little bigger.
if I were to like throw a jutsu and then immediately that, it'd be pretty much like that, right? But just me taking a little bit longer
Yeah,
versus them doing it in one. Okay, yeah.
which is a good like mark. Hey y'all, to those who are labbing out jutsus, and to those who don't fully understand the tile system and need more practice with that, just hold control on your keyboard when you move your mouse, and it will show you the actual tiles. And this is incredible for getting actual, like, real measurements for jutsus and how you can use them. There's obviously also the setting where using something will highlight its area of effect.
Oh yeah, I have the little yellow ones. That's what I have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is also extremely helpful. I don't understand people who turn those off, because I don't do that.
Yeah. Because I can, if I'm in trouble and they're like, I've had it where it was a weapon master or somebody who was like really into melee, and I was able to use like a jutsu that gives me a little bit of distance. Like if I were to use this electrical one near Antar, I can do it from this distance without getting hit by melee. Yeah. But I would know exactly how much risk I'm taking versus, you know, being so much closer.
Yeah. Although I would say, just like personal experience, I feel like Lightning Current is a combo ender much more than just something you throw out. You can. There's nothing stopping you, and it can still work.
As a newbie, I kind of use it to keep the pursuers away. That one and Vortex a little bit.
That's a very good use for that too, yeah.
Like, if I'm low and I, like, run around, I'll just have it because I can move and use it. And whenever they get close to meleeing or, like, grabbing me or whatever, it's...
You can move with that now? Yeah. Oh my god, you can! Oh, cool.
If you land, it's a free melee. Yeah, it's also a stun too. So it kind of flips the table on it, you know.
Yeah, there's a significant things in Lightning's kit that stun. That's why I was saying Lightning's just big on burst damage, because a lot of things will stun and combo into another.
I'm working on those combos, you know.
My beloved Chidori Spear and Lightning Current combo. Waiting for a Mori. Bubble. It was like lightning, and then I'm just gonna get like bubble. Let's see, where can we move on? I think we covered both of the general topics that I wanted to cover, which is generally just like, oh, we didn't talk about taijutsu. Oopsies. Taijutsu has a lot of stun, which is
bubble.
Scratching my head. Gentle Fist is bad. Gentle Fist isn't bad. It's just picky. I had to. Was taijutsu reworked a little bit? Ooh, I might not be able to talk about this one. All of my knowledge on taijutsu was very, very. The cancels were removed. Oh, really? Yeah, Gentle Fist isn't bad. I feel like Gentle Fist is ideally meant to be a support mastery than anything else.
Whoa, what is that?
The speed. Oh, that is a taijutsu move. You remember tuning exams, Rock Lee dropping weights? That's that. You gain silence for the duration, but you're really, really, really fast. Absurdly fast for the duration. Doesn't it also give you a damage boost on your M1s? I'm actually asking, I don't remember. No? Okay, cool. Even with my visual prowess, I can barely see the... Love the energy, keep that up. Tai is all about pressure and make it so the opponent doesn't have any chakra when you melee them. Yeah. No, not Gentle Fist. Taijutsu in general is very heavy on applying and maintaining pressure. You want very steady pressure. It kind of turns it into a war of attrition thing. because you want to make them waste resources to deal with you. That's actually what got me a lot. I would spar with Illa, one of the previous LPF. I'm forgetting the word. Why am I forgetting the word? Chief, thank you. Yeah, me and you at the same time. Like, how could I forget my chief? Illa was really good for him. Master one of the strongest because it benefits the most of the agility stat. Yeah. Chase down enemies better than any other mastery. Absolutely.
Is Taijutsu Weapon Master a worthwhile bullshit or no?
You know, maybe. I can see it. I can see it definitely having very big gaps in weaknesses. But if you genuinely practice enough to cover those, you could absolutely make that work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about swapping weapons though. Weapon swap is a weird thing that I keep seeing people get into, and I don't get it. I feel like that's something that is exclusively just adding complexity. Because there's a lot of... It takes a lot of time.
Mm.
You have to swap weapons to do... You have to? Really? Eey.
Yeah, let's put it away. Guess so, yeah.
You gotta... Monster
where
Hunter
you
level
put it.
putting your toys away before you can use your items. Can't use Weapon Master Jutsus with tie weapons? Really? Wow. Okay, noted.
With tie weapons.
What about Int Weapon Master?
Oh man, that's wild.
I mean, I feel like that's just... that'd be kind of messy, actually. You can use it, yeah. I'll look into that myself, just, like, between classes. Because I think that could be something to look into and just have fun with. I don't know, maybe.
I've seen a couple times. Twanky.
You've seen a couple tie-in Weapon Masters? Were they on the floor, perhaps?
Is it?
They're DJ... Oh, man. Oh, that's not great. Oh, I just realized I still have Officer equipped. I need to change that because I'm not in the LPF anymore. Uh-oh. Ah, perfect. The perfect title for me. So let's see. I think that is generally all of the topics that I had planned. If you lads have some suggestions, I'd be very happy to have some open discussion. If not, how about we head outside and get into some practice? And we can expand a bit further on resource management. Yeah? Excellent. Oh, away he goes. What about Global Jutsu? Oh, shit. Thank you, Mentor. Global Jutsus. I actually don't remember a lot about them. I know relatively how it works. There are global cooldowns in this game. Or rather, not global cooldowns, but there are shared cooldowns. No, we're not talking about shared cooldowns. We're just talking about just basic ninjutsu that everyone can learn. Actually, this might be better to save for later. We'll save this for another class so we can expand on it a lot more. Because it's... There you go. Disappeared. Anyway, outside. Outside we go. Either outside in the yard, or if you guys want to run down to the training map down south, we can do that too. I'll leave it to you guys. Go.
I like the training zone if we want to run.
Yeah, we can run. Field trip. Oh my god, is that Luhan? Actually, speaking of running, fair warning to a lot of you, if you guys end up frequenting these classes, we will absolutely have classes in the future regarding how to actually move as a team through areas. because my biggest ideal for these is later on down the line, I want you guys to be like raid ready. Not to the point of like, oh, you guys are gonna quick graduate and then off you go, getting like 20 kills, go off, pop off, kill everyone. But like, prepared to the point of you guys could consistently. Do we need bell map? I mean, we could chill out here. We could also go to C2B if we want. I don't think we need it, but it's like we can do whatever. Bell map? Yeah, it is an optional thing where we could basically get an instance of this exact map here, an instance that we could have mostly privately to ourselves. It's not like fully private. Anyone could get in if they know about it. My bad, lost y'all for a sec. No worries.
Isn't it the post?
It is the post. It's this
Is that
post
what-
over here. I don't think I can open it though.
Is that what bell map is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was for an event. It was for Capture the Bells. If you guys remember, I think it was like episode 2. They did that with Kakashi.
Yeah, I love.
But
the
a lot of
references.
people tend to use that for like mini events and tournaments and stuff. Tuning,
Yeah,
joining, or
totally.
special can open it. I'm unfortunately none of that. We do have a couple of those though. But for now, just here works fine. For this, I would like someone to help me with an example. Would anyone like to step forward? Wow, Kikyo was fast. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, dude, that was lightning fast. I volunteer. I volunteer. How can I explain this? We'll do a duel. That works. The biggest thing with stamina management and resource management in general is recognizing that charging chakra takes time and dealing with stamina takes time. I can just sit here and it does come back faster if I sit still, or I can keep moving and I can just stop sprinting. But as a lot of you could probably guess, not moving in a game where not moving tends to result in you taking very bad hits is generally not great. So for an example, just because I know that my damage is definitely going to be worse than yours, and also because I know for a fact that you have higher fortitude than I do, I'm going to apply a minimal amount of pressure on Kikyo. And I want you all to pay very close attention and tell me if you can point out when they stop to recover their stamina. You ready? Which was my countdown? I think it was this. Yep. Ooh. Oh, damn. I hit the wrong person. You can see they're taking frequent breaks to stop and recover when they can. Oh my god. Jesus, I'm rusty. I'm gonna use this, because it's funny. Gotcha. Ah! That has a lot more self-stun than it used to.
Fushima!
I'm gonna die at this rate.
Puma! There you go, yeah, that's what we're yelling there.
I think we'll call it there, but as you guys probably saw, they took very frequent breaks to stop. They didn't just, you should accept defeat. I don't know about that. They cooked me. I love throwing Fuma Shuriken, bro. Y'all don't know how much practice went into timing Fuma, bro.
Dude, I love Fuma. It's the best fucking...
I like to take I like to take more of a support role when I'm in raid. I don't focus on just going in, being first, and doing damage. I like to backline. I like to focus on cut that for editor. Cut that out. Is that the 1 hour point? We have been here for an hour. But part of that support role is I just see what happens if I just charge Fuma and throw it into chaos, and I hit it every single time because no one pays that much attention. How long is this class?
The best.
We'll probably go on for a little bit longer, and then I'll let y'all go. Hello, who's this? Okay,
Do I know that guy?
bye.
Who was that?
Just someone random. Any exact time? I'm gonna say probably like 15 more minutes.
That's probably him.
Can I hang out with you after class is done? No, because I actually have a few more things that I need to do today. Denied. Hey, be nice. That's my little brother. But yeah, to lock in, that was an incredible example of that exact resource management we were talking about. You saw I didn't take very many breaks to just stop and recharge. I was actually pretty low on chakra. I was around sub 100. Which isn't awful, but it's definitely beneficial to stop, especially because at sub 100, I think I actually lose out on a couple of my combos. Because that's enough for, like, a Chidori. Yeah, exactly. If you aren't moving, you should be charging. Because a big thing is stamina still regens if you're charging. So you should double up on regening every single time. I'm sure that I don't fully need to tell all of you this, because this is something that you will also just very commonly learn through action, through actually fighting. Speaking of, before I go, I actually am going to put you guys against each other. But it's something that you'll learn in time, and it's something that you figure out, but hopefully me giving you an example and giving you some minor advice, and showing you what to look for with Kikyo's wonderful example. Thank you again. You guys can learn a bit faster. Well, that's new. When I swing, there's a flash when I can swing again. Oh. That didn't used to be a thing when I played. That's cool. Let's see here. How many of you are, like, busy enough to go do something else the moment class ends? I imagine Antar's gonna run off, which is completely fine. You're a very busy person, that's understandable. Working on the game and all. I'm here trying to learn. I see. Kaz, come over here. Stand right here where I am. Because I wanted to know if I need to post the recording past if it's too long. Ah, I see. Clover, come over here. In parts. Ah, I see. I'll be here to spar. Cool. Goto, you sit with Cass. Gooby, you over here with Clover. Chapel, you're over here with Gooby and Clover. Kikyo, you over there with Godo and Kaz. And Tar, would you like to spar with them? Sure. Okay. Dizzy, you wanna sit too? Get some swings in? There you go. Can I be solo? Oh, we got a third party.
They're ready. Shit.
Where would it be the best place to put Dizzy? Yeah, it looks like it's at 4v4, so. Sorry. Alright. And I think we'll just have sparring go on like this then. That way you guys can get some practice in with stamina management, as you just learned. I want you guys to also consider your combos, because that'll be next week. On Tuesday, we'll go through combos and what your ideal setup would be with all of your individual builds, if you show up again. Oops. Yes? Hold on 1 second. Let me get up real quick. So sorry. Sorry about that. My other little brother came on my door. Okay. Is everyone ready? Got your side set up? Oh, wait for Muteki to say something. Oh, we have rivalry already. Good. I'm gonna watch one. You guys are free to do this as long as you'd like. It's good to get the practice in. I'll stick here for one, and then class is dismissed. Oh, yep. There you go. Go for it. Kill. Super breaking? Oh, hell. Uh-oh. Clover, your team needs you. Get in there. Ooh, and that's the end of Kikyo. Ooh, and this might end up being the fall of Antar. That was a bad combo to get hit with. Oh, I made a Genjutsu. Ooh, and that's the fall of Antar. It's rough getting bursted down by 2 lightnings, man. Ooh. Ooh, Muteki pulling a good looking shadow clone. Still got found out by Dizzy though.
Ah, he fucking got out of it.
Oh. There he goes. You did well. Y'all are doing good. And that's GG's.
GG's, guys. The only thing I will say, specifically to Muteki, when you're using clones, make sure you're not afflicted with the status ailment. It gives away which clone you are.
I keep forgetting that.
It was a good tactic if you would have just waited a couple seconds for the burn to go away before you used it, because then I would have lost you for sure.
I think I was fighting. No. Honestly, you did good, Gooby. Everyone did incredibly well here.
I felt very tunnel vision.
Hey, channeling.
They did great. I was really scared. I was on my fucking heels the whole time.
No, honestly, you did good.
Oh, thanks. My team was doing great.
So it's a very good team fight. I was only focusing Diz, so it's more fair. I saw that you got bursted hard. You got double lightninged very hard, Antar. That was devastating.
I was going for Kikyo first. I can't let this little light med be allowed to do what they wanted.
Wow, Dizzy shutting down the upstart. That's crazy.
I had to. Antar was after that.
Had to show him what for getting hit by Fuma.
Anyways, GG's, guys. Good class. There'll be more classes to come. Sora's not the only one that hosts class in the village. So if you guys want to make it out to one of mine, I usually post it in the Leaf Discord. I was going to have one this weekend, but a lot of things came up, so I ended up not doing it. But we'll probably have one sooner or later.
His are a lot better than mine. Go to his too.
I'll be slipping Sora my notes, so they have something to follow along when they're teaching.
Appreciate you for that. Nah, listen. The difference is, see, Diz is a great teacher. I like to think I'm a good teacher. The difference is, you go to Diz when you want someone who's actually competent.
Where's the sub?
I'm the sub. Exactly, bro. Nah, I'm the fun sub though. People laugh.
Yeah. Does that mean no homework?
Your homework is to learn how to get out of a snare if you don't already know how to, and how to cancel a cutter or EP, or just cancel jutsu in general.
There you go. I've seen your guides, Antar. I've seen those. I remember those.
So wait, you can get out of snare?
Yep, we talked about that early on in class.
Body
yeah, I wasn't
flicker.
here. I just got home from work not too long ago.
Oh, my fault.
If you get hit with the snare, you can body flicker, or if you're a fire user or a gentle fist user, you have those two options as well. You have fire vortex and heavenly rotation. Otherwise, body flicker is your bread and butter, and that should be the jutsu that you all should have in your kits. I know it doesn't deal damage, but it's one of those utility jutsus that will save your life, quite literally.
Can you also use what's it called? Flash flicker. Would that do the same thing?
No, flash flicker will allow you to. Some of them will allow you to move, but you'll still be snared. Same if you sub. But I don't think if you're snared, you can use flash flicker.
Hey, so check this out. This is actually a good way to differentiate from that. If you have both flash flicker and body flicker, which I do, they're actually noted differently in their descriptions. If you look at flash flicker, it just labels it as a dash. Meanwhile, body flicker is actually labeled as a flicker. This is a good tell to tell you that these two jutsus, despite being similar, do have outright separate properties, including getting out of snares.
Yeah, flash flicker can be essentially used as the way I like to put it, as your second sub for the people that do not have two subs. Obviously, you can't take a hit, but it'll allow you to dodge something that you would normally typically use a substitute for. So Chidori's, if you don't have your canceled up, like if you don't have your cancel jutsu up, like it doesn't matter what master you have, if you just don't have a cancel ready, that's what you're gonna use. If you don't want to use your sub, you'll use flash flicker to get outside of the range. Typically, all of the jutsus that you do want to avoid have very easy tells to what they're about to do. If they're just standing still and they're casting for more than a second, you already know something about to come. So either cancel it or get out. If they're using cutter, everybody knows what cutter looks like. That's right. If it's water prison, they're standing still. What's up?
Sorry, I've been playing the game for like 5 days. I have no idea what cutter is.
Cutter is what you got smacked with in the middle of this duel. That kept you stunned.
Oh, that's not me. I'm Cheeched. I was not there.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay,
they just got here.
Sorry, accept this duel really quick. Are you here?
No, one second. I'm on the.
Right in front of
I
you.
just got compromised information from the Mist Village while this 2v2 event's going on because they're not there.
Just tune into the stream for 2 seconds, just so I can show it to you.
Yeah.
This is Cutter.
Yep.
I'll wait for you to tune in. All right, this is Cutter. If you see this,
Fuck no.
either
Okay.
if you see that, either sub it, get out of range, or cancel it before it can happen. And there's many options.
Someone told me, because I'm a weapon main, someone told me that blade piercing's a cancel, but it doesn't specify that.
It is a cancel. It interrupts.
So is there some way for me to be aware of that for like other abilities?
You're just gonna have to play around and
okay.
Some of them might actually say it. I don't know because I really don't read the descriptions like that. But depending on what masteries you have, like if you're a weapon master, you have 2 cancels. One of them is blade piercing, and then the other one is in the intelligence skill tree, which is shadow shuriken. Which, truth be told, shadow shuriken way better than blade piercing in my opinion. It's a 3 tile wide, long range, and it teleports you to them. So just how body flicker gets you out of a snare, you can actually use shadow shuriken to get out of a snare too if you can land it on somebody.
Okay.
So shadow shuriken, easily the best one. Crescent, dance to the moon. Yes. So any stuns also are considered cancels. They're not instant cast like the other ones, but they do work. So your Crescent of the what's it called again? I always forget. Crescent Dance of the Moon. It's a stun that you have that you'll start like doing this little green blade thingy, and then you like kind of teleport to the person that you're targeting and stun them for like a second. That can be used to cancel a jutsu as well.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I missed?
No. Oh, no, there's something you missed. Hey, everyone should always have Fuma Wind Shuriken equipped at all times.
No.
Trust me, I promise.
Immediate.
Don't actually.
Yes.
Don't actually.
Oh, okay. Just as an FYI, all snares, all stuns are also eligible to cancel jutsus. So if you got bear traps, if you got water prison, if you got earth prison, you got what am I missing here? Yeah, not all knockbacks cancels. They used to. RIP to that. But yeah, all knockbacks are not considered cancels. There's only a few of them that do. Like my kick.
I guess I spelled that wrong. So this is.
And fan melees. Or some fan melees.
True,
Petition to
picture
remove that. Anyways.
We got a picture real quick. There we go.
Wow, I kept hearing that channeling was better than this Kikyo, but I'm not seeing that right now. Yeah, the class is over.
Yeah, no,
Just,
absolutely.
the
Class is
battery.
over. Class is dismissed. Thank everybody for coming. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I think that this was very productive. Cheech, sorry that you came by so late. I'll probably sit with you one-on-one later, like another day or something. That or you're just invited to come to any other, because this is going to be every week. Yeah, thank you.